Everyone has that pastime that they look forward to, that activity to help escape from reality for a minute to maybe even hours. Some people drink, some people gamble, some play video games, some go out on walks, some watch anime, and the list can go on. Escaping from reality isn't always just because you hate your life or you hate what's currently going on around you, as sometimes it's just fun to turn off the focus to things around you and just indulge in a pastime where everything is just fun with nothing to worry about for the time being. But sometimes that escape can be the highlight of your day because everything around you is just mental. Maybe your job sucks, maybe school is stressful. You got in a fight with someone that you care about. I think for everyone there comes a point when, unexpectedly, you find that pastime that just isolates you from the stress around you, and for a short while you just escape from all the craziness that reality has to throw at you, and you just get to have fun. For me, this happened back when I was in college, and though I loved my school and the work I did, I slept for about 3 hours a day, 6 days a week, and worked non-stop on my programming and other projects. But there was a simple show that aired every single Monday that somehow I fell in love with, and it was called Non-Non-Biori. A show that's entire story can be described as a few girls just being kids in a pretty boring town. Now, since the airing of the first season of the show, other projects have come out or have been announced, and I did try watching the second season, and even though it had all the charm of the first, I didn't really get that interested in it. And it's mainly because the reason I fell in love with the first season was because of my mentality at that particular time. I was just so drained of energy and just needed something to help refuel my brain. Sure, coffee helped, but when I discovered Non-Non-Biori, I just put it on to kill 20 minutes while I took a short break from schoolwork. I just laid back in bed and watched these kids be kids. The things that worried them were so simple and really not an issue. The way they played or interacted with their world, for 20 minutes my brain just shut off and in some way showed me what it's like to not let the world beat you down. And for 12 weeks I looked forward to every single Monday so that I could refuel and just relax. There was something mesmerizing about this show. It really was just kids being kids, no objective or plot really, just kids. And to have that experience really helped put things in perspective about my own life. Sure, I love my schooling, but when enough things pile on you at one time, it is hard to manage. But this simple little show helped remind me what it was like to be a kid and how we all used to just not have a care in the world. I find that these types of experiences are quite rare. It really depends on the activity and your mental state. Sure, Non-Non-Biori is a popular series, don't get me wrong, but for me, like I mentioned, I never got into the other projects because that first season grabbed a hold of me because of what my life was throwing at me at that particular time. The connection that I got is probably unique for me and me alone, as are many series for other people. This calm moment, this kind of moment I imagine people who meditate get, where everything is just simple and makes sense. It's that ultimate escape from reality feeling, and one that I think you can't really seek out, but when you're ready, it seeks you out. Now recently I had a similar moment to Non-Non-Biori. It definitely wasn't as impactful as Non-Non was, but it's still worth noting with Laid Back Camp, an anime that aired in the winter 2018 anime season. There currently is a lot going on in my life with health issues within the family and just the unknown factor of what the future might hold. But I'm not really that stressed all the time, but still not in a totally perfect mood 24/7. And Laid Back Camp was a series that was recommended to me a fair amount by a few different people, so I decided to check it out. I watched one episode and I just had this moment of nostalgia, very similar to when I first watched Non-Non-Biori. It wasn't nearly as impactful due to me not being as stressed with the things around me, and the show just not hooking me as much as say Non-Non did, but it was something that I missed. Just having a show with a name that perfectly represents the feeling so damn perfectly, Laid Back Camp. Sometimes just having these shows, ones that aren't necessarily complex and more or less very basic, can be some of the most immersive series out there. Kids being kids, camping in the wilderness. When life can be full of so many wild things, you might not always know what to do. And having these types of shows to take a step back and just let you relax are some of the most peaceful experiences that I've ever had with anime. There's something about watching a story unfold where your only task is to sit back and relax. I mean, most of my favorite stories come from video games where they emotionally impact me and never leave my mind, like the first season of Telltale's The Walking Dead, the Mass Effect series, Dragon Age series. But with me being in control, it never really lets me get into this isolated mental zone like some TV series have had on me. We all get invested in shows, games, books, outdoor activities, the type of fun where we lose track of time and think, where did the day go? But for me, there is this next level, that one where you get in this meditated state because whatever you're experiencing is so damn peaceful and everything around you you ceases to exist, and you really are just at peace. And it's why when some people tell you that you shouldn't play games or watch TV and you should just go outside instead, while they can be right and that is important, there are so many amazing creations out there waiting to be discovered that will set your mind at peace in ways that other things can't. And it's important to appreciate and highlight these moments. Now really, I just wanted to discuss this very rare feeling that once every few years that I experience where life just might be crazy and I find an anime or two that are just so damn peaceful and simple, my mind enters a state of bliss. Even though they might not be my favorite anime of all time, they sometimes have the most impact on me. Now if you've ever had an experience like this, let me know down in that comment section below. Be it in anime or whatever else, have you ever been in a state of mind where everything just seemingly was insane and you found something that just helped you melt the worries away and let you be at peace? Let me know. And if you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, and if you're new, also be sure to subscribe if you want to see other content like this and so much more. And if you like what you see here and you want to help support what I do for as little as $1 a month, also consider checking out my Patreon. So until next time everyone, please take care and you all have a good one.